At night, scheming villains work to capture unsuspecting civilians. A superhero tries to save the day, and a detective works to discover who the bad guys are. The catch is, our players don't know who has which role, and they have to figure it out before the villains win. Let's see what happens.
Welcome, everyone, to the first ever game of Werewolf 1984. A wonderful game filled with laughs, deceits, and elimination. Was that a howl? Is that a howl?
I'm trying to get the, the moral
Get
here.
the feel of it.
Exactly.
So let's jump right into the game. It is a beautiful summer night in the 1980s. We are gathered in the most exquisite museum for an annual gala. Long ballroom gowns, very chic wear. Everyone is enjoying their night with a wonderful glass of champagne, maybe even some rosé, in their hands, and some tab colas for those driving. It's glamorous, dreamy, music is playing. Everyone is having an amazing time. However, unbeknownst to the guests, there are some villains who plan to capture some of you. So everyone, please close your eyes and let the night begin. Everyone, please wake up. So, the party...
This is fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. The party did get sour. The villains, unfortunately, have been able to capture Pedro. And the superhero was not able to save Pedro in time.
Oh.
So
I'm out already?
You're out already. And you're the first one. You were so excited about the game.
So typical. So afraid I was going to win.
You're done.
All right, bye.
Oh, man.
You guys should deliberate between each other. I'm going to give you like 2 or 3 minutes.
I know who one of the villains is. It's Chris.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Chris.
You got me.
It's Chris.
Why do you think that?
Because
Chris, I love you're really good at defending yourself, Chris. You're going to be really good in
something
court.
in the middle because he had his eyes open and he was watching. And this is how it happens.
Me?
This is how
How do you know that he had his eyes open, Patty? I thought
we all have our eyes closed. You're clearly doing something, and he responds to what you're doing that none of us can see. So one would only respond.
Was that his voice? I did hear somebody's voice.
Someone was speaking, innit?
But how do we know it was Chris?
Pastrami, son.
true? I can't believe I'm out.
All good. See, Patty, you think it's Chris.
I'm positive.
Yeah.
I don't want Chris to leave the game, but that sounded just like Chris, and whoever it was accidentally talked in the middle of their interaction with Fiona. So they had to have their...
It is interesting that Patty,
Patty is so...
Chris, you were the first person to talk, so maybe you have something to hide because...
Thou does protest too much.
It was a man's voice. How do you know it was Chris?
I've played this game many times, and I'm telling you, I'm surprised you all did. If all of us have our eyes closed and somebody is muffling and then they go, oh, I see, they have their eyes open.
Chris, do you mind saying OIC real quick? I'd love to hear it again. OIC.
I don't think it was that clear. It was more muffled.
We start all over again, fresh.
Yeah.
Thou doth protest too much. That's Shakespeare.
So-
Can I just say one quick thing? Connie, I do actually think is a villain because before we started, when she was asking about the rules, she goes, so you just BS? But you wouldn't say you just
That's a
BS.
good one.
You're a civilian. You'd say, so you just tell them you're actually a civilian.
Or I am extremely empathic. I am extremely empathic, which is, Patty will confirm, I am so empathic that I continuously put myself in the other person's place, and that is what I was doing. I am
Incredibly
naturally because of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so do we all want to unanimously vote on who?
I sadly say vote on Chris because it's the only person I'm sure about.
I think
You
that
guys,
was
and you guys, yeah.
I'll hop on board with that.
Okay, 2
I
votes for Chris.
I'm on board with
Jesse, you're voting for yourself, Chris?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Who wants Connie to be voted out? 1, 2,
Kristen,
3.
you're not
And who
voting.
wants Patty to be voted out?
Chris can't vote twice. I think look at
Chris
Jesse.
can't vote twice. That's literally
They are straight up anarchists. He is. Look
Okay,
at Jesse.
Listen,
It's the same way I play poker. Yeah.
And the only one who has gotten 5 votes is Chris. So unfortunately, Chris, you are voted out. Do you want to reveal who you are to the public?
I'm a sandwich-eating villain.
Oh, so let's jump into round 2. The night creeps up again. Everyone, please close your eyes. All right, everyone, please wake up. We have an eventful day ahead of us. It is upsetting to say, but the party did, in fact, get sour yet again. The villains are out there, and they captured Gal. Gal has been captured by the villain.
Wow.
So who must have done these horrible deeds?
Ravi looks very concerned.
I was doing a breathing exercise during that time, just kind of multitasking.
I will say one thing, Ravi. I did hear that sort of static during the night. That is on
felt
your
like that was my
line.
static.
Yeah, there's static on your line.
I got to tell you,
that when my eyes were closed.
I think we can all agree that's a bit of a reach, and that.
No, I heard that little laughter, and then I heard the static. Guys.
Look, guys, I'm just an everyday art collector. I'm at this.
Now I know he's definitely.
I'm a big Bears fan.
I vote Ravi.
Wow.
Yeah, I vote
Wow.
Ravi too. Yeah.
This is unbelievable. Now we know
Ravi, is there
Kristen
anything-
and Connie. We have 2 people who just outed themselves. They're clearly colluding. That
Are you hearing
sound.
Static. Are you hearing? I heard it.
What was specific? What was specific to me about the static?
That you are the one who's causing static when you move around or you do something. So I didn't notice that. Very astute, Connie. Very astute.
Actually, I fixed my static. If you look at the chat room.
Oh, it's stuck.
Okay. So why don't you check the records?
Please,
Okay.
Rob, just keep on talking because I just really didn't
Now, this brings me to another theory that I was working on during my breath work, which, by the way, all the progress is gone. I was working on a theory that Patty knew that Chris was on her team, took him out so that she could last the full game.
But I also will say one thing, and I just want to keep that in mind. I also heard Kelvin laugh. Now, Kelvin could have laughed while my eyes were shut because he was a detective, or because
I'm not even going to dignify that.
I'm
very busy today. I can't deal with this. You can speak with my lawyer. I'm very busy.
Defensive.
Are we guessing detective and superhero also?
No, we're only guess, but I'm just trying to say I heard the laughter. That's
But Connie, it was during detective. So I think it was during detective because I heard a voice during detective. But if
I did
that's
too.
okay. That's okay. We don't want to get rid of that.
Static.
It could have just been Chris eating his 15-foot hoagie.
I actually really want to hear what Jessie thinks. She has been very quiet.
Very quiet. I know. So
I
Jonathan,
I just want to know your opinion.
I think the static is interesting, but did we hear the static at the same time that he said, "Oh, I see," or was it at a separate time that would have implied movement?
it was in between his breath exercises. That's when we.
Not when he was.
Was the static in the first part? Was it in the first part when the villains had their eyes open?
Yes, I believe so. I believe
that's what would be the tell, is because it's only what happens when the villains have their eyes closed.
Yeah.
I also would like to hear what Jonathan says because I think he's been very quiet.
Yeah. I just feel like Ravi was he was very concerned when Gal got captured, unfortunately.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And by the way, the villains wouldn't want to take out another villain. So I thought she was a villain, which has happened between us before, and it was very hard to have to call out, as it is with Chris, my friends, for being villains. But it was true.
So who can take out another villain for strategy because they don't look like a villain?
You could, but they're only three.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't take out both.
Well, we only have two left, right? We only have two villains left now.
You only have two villains left.
If they voted out Gal, there would only be one. So they probably wouldn't vote one of their own out.
So
I say Robbie.
Who do we want to vote? You say
Well, I
Robbie?
would love to
So
circle
who?
back on Connie actually, because she was just kind of doing a lot of
Robbie,
drive-bys.
Robbie, it might be too late here, Robbie. It might be too late.
Whoa! Look at all the people. Look at all the boxes of people that don't want me to speak. These are our oppressors.
Listen, this is what we will do. This is what we will do. Who votes for Robbie to be taken out? Please raise your hand.
Sorry, Robbie.
That is. You know what?
Maybe I'm a little
That is a
like
lot
a
of
civilian.
people.
Unanimous, my bro.
All right, Robbie, I'm so sorry to say, but you are out. You are out, Robbie. Do you want to reveal who you are?
What were you?
What
I
are
was a
you?
civilian.
Were you?
Uh-oh.
I'm a concerned citizen, and this is the world we live in.
Let's jump into round 3. The night is back again. Please close your eyes. Everyone, please wake up. Unfortunately, the villains are on a roll. They have completely manipulated the situation, and it just seems like Patty, poor Patty, has been captured.
Killing us here.
And we are dwindling. Please,
we have to
let's
take
figure
one-
out
I
who
have
the
a theory.
ghosts are.
I have a theory.
Yes, Kristen, what is your theory?
I have a theory. Okay.
Yeah.
When we just voted Robbie out,
Mm-hmm.
when he revealed he was a civilian, we all felt bad and we were surprised. But Gal, you did not look surprised that he was a civilian. So I feel like you knew because you have your eyes open.
Gal's captured.
No, I voted on that.
Never mind.
Okay, there was one superhero there. We are 6 left, okay? One superhero, one detective, 2 villains. That means that 2 of us that are left here are civilians.
But who knows
That
who
the other
got
2
eliminated?
that are not
Or
superhero
captured.
and are not detective are villains. So
There's 2 civilians, 2 villains, is what you're saying.
2 civilians, 2 villains, and 1 superhero and 1 detective right here.
They
You
can't
know that
It could have been
I
villains.
was captured and Patty was captured.
And
they
then
could have
Pedro
been
was
detective.
captured too.
Pedro was captured first.
I think I know who a detective is. Does that matter?
Yes, who do you think? Who do you think it is?
I think it's Kelvin because he's holding a marker, and every time the detective writes the
Yes.
Okay,
That
that's very good.
Good job.
Calvin, what do you have to
This is
say
a-
about
this is
that?
a silent marker I bought on Amazon for $99. So
That is an
nice try.
No, the sound of the marker is
Have a marker.
Oh, you have a mark. Okay,
I
well,
do, and it makes the same noise that we heard during.
Yeah, but he was holding it. He was holding it.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, Calvin, is there a reason why, if you are the detective, why would you not tell people?
Because I'll get killed, right? Or I'll get captured right after this.
That's very true. Good. Okay.
I still think it's Connie.
I am literally like the kind of person who can walk through any security because they
Exactly. The worst villain can walk through any security.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Jonathan's got his mask on. Something's going on. We've got some
I'm
clenched.
just chilling, fam.
Oh, Jonathan,
Wow.
what are you?
I'm just chilling. I'm watching comics.
I think Connie can't be a villain because Chris voted for her the first time, and he was.
I agree. Yeah.
Kristen said us, the villains, the last round, and pointing at herself.
Oh.
tried to vote both times.
Did you hear that?
no, I was saying people and then people.
Okay.
Yeah, but you said villains when you said the second one, and you pointed at yourself.
I didn't mean to. I'm not a villain.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I read an article one that you did once, Kristen, where you said I'm a really good liar. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, I did. I read it somewhere.
Oh no. Now I'm
out.
Robin, because Robin, that's a little sneaky.
Okay.
By the way, I never said that. I'm a terrible liar.
It wasn't
So
not that.
now
Was
I think it's
that was
Robin.
Magazine.
It's Robin. I think Robin
Yeah,
made
Robin, you're very calm.
Oh, Robin, I see. Now you're saying it because the everything is closing in.
Everything's closing in.
there is something about that marker. Let's just go back to that
But
marker.
not the blue one. The blue one's different.
Well,
You can hear whether it was blue or black.
Yeah.
You're
You
good.
want to compare marker noises?
Yes, please.
Do we check on that?
That's a great idea. Yeah, let's hear.
Hey, Jesse, go.
Let's hear.
Nope. Not it.
Okay. You guys, it was during the detective. You don't want to vote out the detective.
Yeah, you don't. That's one bad thing to do.
So basically,
Unless you're
Don't the villains.
Unless you're a villain.
All right. So are we down to vote? Let's do some voting. So
Vote for
from
Connie.
what I was understanding, people thought Robin was the villain. Does it?
Well,
Who wants to
me,
vote for
but
that?
I'm not sure anymore.
Yes,
I'm
me.
voting Robin.
You're voting Robin? Anyone
no
else?
reason.
Anyone else?
For no
Okay,
reason.
no one.
No.
Who's voting for Kelvin? No one? Okay. Connie? Anyone voting for Connie? Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Just for the fun of it, anyone voting Jonathan? No, and Jesse?
Jonathan, I'll do it. And come on, somebody back me up here. There's got to be somebody who believes
I'm
that
just a sweet
Jonathan
young
could
man.
be like. Come on, Jesse. Just give it up. Just help me out.
Connie, I think it's time. I think you got voted out.
You guys.
Connie. Unfortunately, she was the civilian. I will confirm that. Okay. Wow. The numbers are going down. So we have 2 villains on the board currently, and we have 3 civilians, including superhero and detective. All right. So let's jump into the next round. Round 4. Everyone, please close your eyes. Everyone, wake up. Seems that the villains are back at it again, and they were able to successfully capture someone. Kristen, unfortunately, was captured last night in a dreadful match.
Really
So
heartbreaking.
who could we assume did that? There's 4 of you guys left. Yes.
Probably Kelvin.
I now think it's Jonathan.
can everyone reveal their writing utensil? That is a teacup.
Oh, that's a stapler.
I think it's Jonathan.
So you are the detective.
No.
I don't know who the
No.
You think Jonathan, do you have anything to say to defend your case? Do you know any information?
really need
Are
to
you
defend
guessing
myself.
anyone?
I'm innocent.
You don't need to defend yourself?
No.
No? Okay.
These guys
Okay,
will put
fair
themselves into a circle, the villain.
Fair enough.
Jonathan's in England. He's like, I just need to go get a pint. I just
He's trying to get a London pride.
He's
Right.
in Phoenix,
Yeah.
Arizona. The accent is a whole thing that he does.
It's a facade, see?
Part of my disguise, isn't it?
Okay.
Robin was trying to vote out Kristen as the villain, and we've now
Okay.
revealed that Kristen was not a villain.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And wait, who else voted for Connie?
I voted for Connie.
Is it Kelvin? Did Kelvin vote for Connie?
Yeah.
All right.
I did think it was Connie.
Yeah.
But we've had
Okay.
a long
But we're
run.
pretty sure you're the detective now.
Gone back like a decade.
But
Connie.
so everyone is sure that Calvin is a detective. Is it true? Is it false? We don't know, but we are sure.
So it's between Kristen, Jesse, and Kelvin and Jonathan?
No, it's between Jesse, Jonathan, and Kelvin. And you.
And Robin.
I keep going back to Jonathan. Sorry.
Jonathan.
God bless
Okay.
you, man. I don't know why. I don't know how you kind of,
How could you do me like that, man?
I don't know. It's
All
a
right.
quiet, insular thought thing.
Oh, who would we like to vote out? Let's do a vote for Jonathan. Who's voting for Jonathan? Okay, we got 2. Jesse, 3. Well, I don't even think we can vote for anyone else. Jonathan, unfortunately, you're out. You're out, man. You're out. Do you want to reveal what you are?
I was a civilian, man.
I actually think that was the last round because the villains did win this game. Villains, would you like to reveal yourself?
Robin.
I
knew
it! This is my weapon.
Your weapon.
Almost voted for you. Somebody saw you with that pen with your murder weapon.
Robin, Kelvin, and who else?
So Robin and Kelvin were the villain. Gal was the detective. Pedro was the superhero.
I'm so sorry. Robin and Kelvin, did I capture you?
That was slick.
Yeah, you get to invest. So you chose. I think the first one was Pedro. You chose to. Yes, and I said that he wasn't a villain.
I didn't want him out of the game.
Yeah, well, he wasn't a villain, so I told you that no, he was not a villain. So, but he got captured, and he should have saved himself, because if he saved himself, then he wouldn't have been captured.
Pedro, yes, you were like.
Instead, I saved Robin.
But he didn't.
What is up?
So stupid.
I feel like I know we're not gonna do that, but I feel like now we need to start to play the
I know.
game.
Now I know I would never trust Robin, not a damn.
Yeah.
She was beating herself
I
out.
was devious. I did know at the moment she was attacking Kristen, I was sort of like, wait, what, the article?
That's when I knew, but no one listened to me.
It was
And
a
I was
smooth
Yeah,
civilian.
Kristen was on her.
I really enjoyed watching you work.
Robin reading an article. That was.
Not read it. I read
Well,
it.
well, thank you everyone for coming and playing the Werewolf 1984. That was a lot of fun. Thank
Awesome,
you
you
guys.
guys.
You were
Good
great.
job, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Good job. DC fans, thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of DC Fandome.